Welcome to the Friday edition of Crystals of Wisdom or Experience. Wisdom is a harsh word. From your host, Kumar Bala. My topic of discussion this day is experts of management of human beings. An icon is whom I'm going to talk about. The late Upkar Krishan Sharma, who was the vice president of her company, and apart from that, he was the chairman of a group of colleges later in Chandigarh. Was a person who taught me after 30 years of experience, hardcore experience, how to manage people, how to get the best of anybody we have who is with us. His way of working was gentle. He hardly had a rough word for anybody. He would look in such a manner that was pure gimlet, and he set the example. He would never show up late anywhere, so all of us had to follow that. He would leave the premises at the time when the work for the day was done, and never spent an extra moment beyond the working time. He would always wonder why people stayed back, whether there was really any genuine work, which he never ever found over so many years of experience, and it was because they had not utilized the entire time. He said that it was like a person who had to write a 3-hour examination paper, going beyond his term to write because he was wasting his time during the 3 hours of the examination. He also was very, very clear that cleanliness was the best way to get maximum productivity. I once remember how he hounded me, which was a terrible lesson for my life. In those days, maybe about 20 years ago, the pollution laws suddenly had become very, very stringent in Tamil Nadu. The water used to be tested regularly, and the water let into the drains had to pass all the tests so that it was not mixed with chemicals. It was very simple test. He took a small area at the back of the huge plant and told me, from today you are the mother and father of this ground. I am planting only 30 banana trees, and I am waiting for it to reasonably grow. In 15 days, we will have it as a young banana tree. If, and woe betide, any of the plants die, it can be only because the water was contaminated. It will not be injured by wind because the area is protected. It won't be injured by water because only rainwater and pure water, good water, which is not contaminated by chemicals, will let it live. At the end of the 6 months, he complimented me because he said, otherwise I had to take your job if the plants died. See, he was exactly like our famous William Tell. The story goes, William Tell was a Swiss marksman, and the Archduke made fun of him, and he wanted to test him. So what he did was he put the famous apple on his son's head and said that you are the best marksman in the whole of Europe. You knock the apple off your son's head, and you and your son are free forever. So he had no option. Like Upkar Krishan Sharma had no option but to get the best of his people. He took aim and shot, and the apple split into two. As that was happening, the Archduke found that William Tell was loading the bow the second time. He asked him why was he loading the bow the second time. He had completed the job. He said that if that killed my son, I would have killed you. That is the way Upkar Krishna Sharma worked, and he was meticulous in what he did, ensured that he took everybody along with him. He hardly knew a word of Tamil, but he was the darling of the 3,000 workers who and the staff who with whom he had who they had the honor of working with. Apart from that, he had a Florence Nightingale manner of dealing with people who are in need, and he never worried about or spent about the time he spent to look after and nurture people in need. He was a guy who started the maximum number of scholarships for the junior most employees' children so that they could come out of school and join a postgraduate or even engineering graduates course. So that is the way that people should lead by example, not by browbeating and duress. So we still remember Upkar Krishna Sharma, and may his memories always be fresh in our minds forever. Bye for now.